I'm doing milestone. I'm doing getting your license. Like getting your license, when you have that, it's like your first real taste of freedom as a kid, where you can go where you want, when you want, for the most part. You feel like an adult even though you're not an adult, and it's just like a little bit of separation from your parents. There's nothing better than getting your license. So I feel like that could have gone 1-1. So I'm thrilled to have getting your license first. And like you just blast that music, you pull out, like it's all, pick up your buddies. It's awesome.
It's an indescribable feeling the first time you drive without anyone in the front seat.
Yeah.
Like how weird it is and how off it feels.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're in the car alone for the first time in your life. You're in the car alone.
It's very strange, but it's a very freeing feeling. It's a good pick.
I remember stealing my father's car when I was like 12, and my dog, Schnapsy, we put her in the back, and I was obviously, the first time you drive a car, you're so hard on the brake, so I would fucking be bumping, hitting the brake, the dog would fly from the back right into the windshield. Like it was unbelievable how many times it happened. I thought she should have broke a nose, but she didn't. But yeah, that's a great pick. Yeah, driving is amazing.
Dinging up the car in high school is a tough one too.
Fucking Schnapsy got
dude.
CTU.
Oh, no issue, no two ways about it. It was crazy me driving around the blocks. It was
you're taking a little bit too much pleasure in a dog getting injured.
I was 12 years old. It was the first time I drove the car. I was
Eddie loves the story of maiming
I was so
dogs.
incompetent. All I did was just hit the brake, hit the gas, hit the gas.
I need to know how this story, like how bad did your old man beat your ass after you got home with the car? That was probably fucked up when you were 12.
No, listen, we hit nothing, but you know what happened? I parked it backwards, and I got caught because I parked it wrong. I didn't remember how it was parked. So, like, that's how I got caught. I'm like, what are you talking about, Dad? I never took the car.
Yeah.
He goes, well, fucking who parked the car wrong? I'm like, oh,
fucking poor Schnapsy.
Yeah, I got a beating. I got a severe beating. Immediately cracked in the face the second time. You don't know when, like if you don't put your hands up to protect yourself, it goes away quicker, so you don't know whether this is going to be a prolonged beating.
Yeah.
Or should you just be a man, keep your hands down, and then the third time he would bite down his lip and make believe he's going to hit me, but didn't. So that was what it was that day. Thank God.
Yeah.
But, he liked the balls of me stealing the car, but he had to.
But don't do it again.
A couple of times.
Yeah.
Right? Exactly. That he can't like laugh about it, you know what I mean? Like, but it was pretty wild. But it was very hard to drive a car because it was just hard to get rid. Like I was just bucking the car the whole down the road, made a quick U-turn right back, and I just parked it wrong.
Yeah,
I don't even want to know about my dad. We had this kid named Alberto. He got into a lot of trouble, and in driver's ed, he would drive himself to driver's ed. And our teacher that taught it, the entire school fucking hated that guy. Hated that teacher. I was about to throw him out there. I'm not gonna do that.
Throw him out there. It's
Should I
been
do it,
long enough. I mean, it's been long enough.
Yeah, he still might be there. I don't want to.
Okay, fair enough.
But he was the most
You're a good man. You're a
despised
good man.
teacher
Most people
in the
wouldn't do
entire
that.
school. Just an asshole. And every day, Alberto would be driving up alone in his car to driver's ed, and it was just always a hilarious sight.
Rico, you're up, but I'm gonna be thinking about Schnatzy going head to head with
know you
Montez
are.
Perfect the whole fucking.
My dad had a kid.
Stu was beating off to Minka Kelly.
My dad had a
You're
kid.
beating off to this. To
What do you say,
dead
Rico?
dogs.
My dad had a kid who drove all 4 years of high school as a freshman. He would park the car 2 blocks away so nobody saw him, but he took his parents' work and he would just take the car all 4 years. He would just drive it without a license. Crazy. 70s, man.
I wasn't going to tell this story, but now I feel like I have to. My dad did the same thing. So he stole a car when he was 13, and they did it, he and his buddy, for a paper route, steal the kid's car every day, and then they decided to take it out for Halloween. The parents reported it stolen. They had like a police blockade off of one of the exits on the highway. And then when I was being a shithead growing up, he's like, we went to my grandfather's house. He was like, you see this whole backyard? And they had this disgusting, they lived on a marshy swamp thing, but they had a nice yard. He's like, you see that? And I'm like, yeah. He goes, I stole a car, and your grandpa made me clear out all of that. It took him the entire summer. So he just did manual labor for stealing all summer
That's
long.
a total dad punishment.
Oh yeah.